Hard AF Seltzer is now live in Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Texas, Ohio, Montana, Idaho, Oregon, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Illinois. Go to hardafseltzer.com today. Click on the store locator and enter your city or zip to find the closest location nearest you.
We are gold for energy. Send it. Incoming. Put the money in the bag, man.
As I said, your paycheck is your thank you.
What's going on back there? This is awesome! Welcome to Earth! No. Who's flying the plane? Get cockpit. Go. God.
Black Rifle Energy, dropping near you.
Welcome to Drinkin, bro. Yeah, welcome to the Monday morning recap / college football prediction show, week 11. Why are we throwing a slash in there this week? Because we'll be with you guys live from Bull Markets outside of USF on Thursday at 2:30 p.m. Want to make sure all of these bets are in because, well, let's face it, I've been great in college this year, horrific in the NFL. I can't remember winning an NFL bet. So for mybookie.com, promo code DrinkinBros doubles that first deposit all the way up to $2,000. I'm at least accountable for, I don't know, a good $600 in rakebacks this year from the NFL. I cannot pick an NFL game to save my fucking life this year. Like not one single game, even last night's game. They couldn't cover 10. The Redskins couldn't cover 10 fucking points last night on a teaser. So I don't know anymore, man. I don't know what's going on in the NFL. It's fun to watch. Literally every game is fun to watch because anyone can win any one of these games. They really can. And I've never seen a season like this before. Chiefs are back to chiefing it again. I think that should be a word, just chiefing, dude. Straight chiefing. Because they look great for a couple weeks, and then they just look like dog shit once again. And they can't beat the Bills at home.
Not in the regular season.
No. But have we ever seen, like this for both you guys, have we ever seen the Chiefs play at the Bills to go to a championship?
In the postseason? No, I don't think. I think
they just beat them in the postseason 2 years ago, I believe.
At Buffalo?
At Buffalo.
Yeah.
I remember them beating them in KC.
The ones before were KC, yeah, but Buffalo had it.
It felt like they were all in KC. Okay.
But it's not like I don't see a correlation between regular and postseason because the Dolphins also never beat the Patriots anywhere.
I know.
In the fucking postseason because they weren't there mostly.
No.
But they won like 30% of their, or 40% of their home games against Tom Brady, which doesn't sound like much, but it's the Patriots on that run they were on, and, you know, the Dolphins were not good.
Yeah, so I don't get it. Watching that game last night, by the way, that's Daniel's injury was gruesome. Man, I don't think I've ever seen somebody break their arm in half backwards like that before in a while.
I mean, it just dislocated his shoulder.
No, it's his arm. The arm was bent back, so they put the arm in a cast. It looked gnarly. The elbow was going the other way, which, what are they calling it? A dislocated elbow. Okay.
Elbow, I mean, yeah, not shoulder, excuse me.
Yeah, it was.
Which is not as bad. Dislocated elbow is not as bad as a dislocated shoulder because of the there's a rotator cuff and labrum in the shoulder, and if they get fucked up, you're in trouble. The tendons will repair.
Okay.
Right? Well, and we'll see. He's going to do an MRI today to see how bad it is, but dislocating your shoulder can be really rough.
He's
for
out
a thrower.
For thrower, but
yeah, he's out for the year for sure.
He's out for the year. Yeah. This is non-throwing arm. It appeared.
Yeah.
Unless he's left-handed. Is he left-handed?
No.
Okay.
No.
So yeah, he'll be gone. Look, let's get into the college firings again. Hugh Freeze gone from Auburn. Why are they not letting these guys finish out the season? I'm really confused by this.
I think you may want to give your team time to look for somebody without it being scandalous. I think maybe you want to give an internal hire the opportunity to prove themselves. There's a lot of reasons to do that, but I don't know why with him specifically.
I'm looking at all the entire coaching landscape here. There is so many massive jobs open for.
It's got to be the most ever. It's got to be the most
ever.
And it might not be done.
It's certainly not. I think Norvell's out at probably Florida State's, I would say.
I'm starting to go worry about Dabo.
Oh yeah, Dabo though. Oof.
He's signed a 10-year deal 2 years ago, so that
I don't think he's going anywhere, to be honest.
I doubt
with
it,
you.
but it's bad in Clemson right now.
Before he got there, though, let's face it, was not good.
Yeah,
he put them back on the map. As a kid, I don't remember Clemson since the early '80s, growing up. Yeah. Until he got there. I swear to God, it had been a 30-year
Well, they won a national championship in '81.
They did, yes. And so did Georgia. Remember, Georgia won one in 1980. Yep. So it was until Kirby came around and then until this guy came around, it's they really weren't competing for titles. I think Dabo's safe. But let's go down these coaching job offers here.
So Dabo his current buyout is $60 million, and after next season it would still be $57 million.
I've got him there.
Also, I think for this year too, one thing to keep in mind, this is what I would feel like with my school if they were thinking about firing someone, is just, do you want to get into this market now?
It depends on who you are, because the answer is yes. If you're Drink, fuck.
No. I mean, do you want to get rid of a coach and have to compete with all of these other schools?
No. Well, so that's why I think Dabo's safe.
Yeah.
I think Dabo's safe.
I mean, would you trade your shitty quarterback to go into the top of the draft, the first 10, and hope you get one of the fucking 4 available quarterbacks there? I think the answer might be yes. TBD, right? We'll see how it all plays out. There's still more firings to come.
There is.
Which means there are more positions that will be open, but also more coaches who will be available. Plus the ones, I think somebody who's retired is coming back. I don't know who it is, but there's too many open positions. Yep. Usually about 65-70% of the coaches who get fired find new jobs pretty quickly, and the rest go fuck off for a year or two. There's not the ability to do that now.
No.
There's too many jobs open. So it's going to be really interesting to see how it goes.
And it's going to be kind of like the Major League Baseball offseason. As soon as one falls, the rest of these will fall in a row. One of the biggest ones,
yeah, because you've got your A, B, and C,
yes.
right?
Yeah, and one of the biggest ones, in my opinion, that at least keeps the carousel running and doesn't stop the fucking horses here is Matt Rule staying in Nebraska. So he re-upped. There was a rumor that Penn State's, he's obviously a Penn State guy. Met his wife there. We've heard that story 1,000 times, that he was going to take the Penn State job. I never heard he was. It came to fruition. So here's what I have, on my list, just out of the big jobs that I think is going to happen. I also think Jedd Fisch from Washington is going to leave. He's going to get picked off. I think Drink is going to get picked off from Missouri. And I think we'll start with the biggest, Lane Kiffin. I think Lane Kiffin is going to LSU. I think they're going to offer him an insane amount of money that he just cannot turn down. I really, truly believe that. I think over at Florida, that will leave the Florida job open. I think it goes to Drink over there at Florida.
It would be Drink or Jedd Fisch or someone you haven't heard of.
Yes, I think Jedd Fisch would be number 2.
Jedd Fisch is a Florida guy.
I know. So I've got Jedd Fisch at number 2 going to Florida. But if Norvell leaves, he could pop over to Florida State. He could pop over to UCLA if he wants the money. There's a rumor that UCLA is talking to their donors right now, trying to prepare an offer for a massive coach and trying to get the program back above board. And, that guy is a dude, man. He's a good coach. I know they got smoked by Ohio State, but everybody is. So I wouldn't put too much fucking stock into that. He's a great coach. And he took that team from DeBoer and then made them an awesome offense again pretty fucking quickly. So he's got to be there. I think Norvell gets fired from FSU, and I think he ends up at Auburn. I think a Shane Beamer might leave and take the Virginia Tech job. I think at Penn State, it's going to be Brian Kelly. I don't think Freeman's going to leave Notre Dame with his entire staff. And I think Brian Kelly is a Midwestern coach. Same with Notre Dame and everything else. I think he feels more comfortable there. Pennsylvania certainly has the football talent there. I think Brian Kelly goes to Penn State. And I think that's where the pieces really start to fall. Head coach of JMU will probably get picked off and go somewhere. Head coach of South Florida will get picked off and go somewhere.
Head coach at Tulane, John Sumrall,
Yep.
probably getting picked off.
He's gone as well. Yep. And then we'll see what happens. I still think Wisconsin might fire their coach at the end of the year.
Yeah, although that's a school, honestly, again, I'm like, man, like, do you want to get in that? Because you're sixth in line. Unless you're going to look just somewhere completely different, which is fine.
I look at Matt Rule, and it's like he's done the best he possibly could at Nebraska, and they're still dog shit. They're still dog shit. So what do you do here? And
things did not improve for him when USC and Oregon and et cetera entered the Big Ten.
Right.
And Indiana became relevant. He's
Yes.
fucked now.
He's fucked.
He's fucked. And look, Penn State is not going to win a natty anytime soon, I don't think. I don't think they have the dudes.
I don't think that, but I think Brian Kelly could get them closer.
But they're going to be top 15. So that's another team from your conference that's top 15,
Right.
in addition to Ohio State and Oregon and fucking Indiana for now. We'll see how that goes. And probably either Washington or USC creep into there as well at some point because they're both fucking really good football schools. So he signed that long-term deal. I don't know what they offered him or if he's just like, you know what, let's not. Or if
so much money that it's like,
Yeah.
I think he's fine, and he goes, all right, cool. If they're willing to give me this much money and I can be a mediocre coach at fucking 7-3.
Big fish, small pond.
Yeah, dude, and it's a great life. So if Beamer doesn't leave South Carolina, I think James Franklin takes that Virginia Tech job.
If I'm Franklin,
I think it's a great job for him.
Yeah, but if I'm Franklin, I wait. You can't do it until you start to see the carousel moving because I don't think Virginia Tech's the best job he could get.
I don't think it's the best job he can get. However, if you're trying to win and try to build up your name again to go to a bigger school, like I don't think a big school like Florida is going to take him. I don't think an LSU is going to take him.
No, they're not. But you might be able to get second-tier schools that are higher in the pecking order than Virginia Tech, like a
Auburn.
Washington if Jed Fish leaves, like an Auburn, like a Missouri if Drink leaves, all of which I think are better jobs than Virginia Tech.
Yeah.
So if I was him, I wait.
I think he will because he has the luxury. He's got the fucking enormous buyouts.
Oh, and Arkansas, too, if they don't hire Petrino. I think that's another one that's a better job.
I think Arkansas is taking Petrino.
But if they don't, I think it's a better job than Virginia Tech. I think he would be dumb to not wait to see what is left because he isn't going to get LSU or Florida. You're right.
I think looking at the market, though, if you're like, let's take Arkansas, don't overspend when there's not a big name out there. I think just slide in Petrino for 3 years, see what he can do, make the fan base happy for a year and a half, and then try to go after a big fish later on. But that's my predictions of where I think these guys will go. And I think it'll start happening right after the Heisman Trophy. That next Sunday after the Heisman Trophy show where they pick the playoffs, that's where you'll start to hear names then in Monday.
As soon as they pick the playoffs,
Done.
Anyone that's not in the playoffs and has a coach that's worth buying,
Yep.
that's when things start to move for sure.
And then, Bob, I want to commend you for hating the Dodgers into a dynasty. I love you for that. God, they're good. It's just... Was that the ultimate choke job in that game, or
so
the greatest plays ever, back to back to back to back to back? I mean, it was phenomenal baseball. Jesus Christ, that was one of the greatest World Series of our lifetime.
Mm-hmm. Toronto Blue Jays lost this World Series on base running, on the simplest fucking thing. Game 6, you get doubled up on a ball that you should not, with one out on a ball you should not be sprinting away from second base on. That ball could have dropped, but it was not guaranteed to drop.
Yep.
Get doubled up, horrible base running. And then Game 7, the fucking pinch runner, Ian Kiner Falafa, or whatever the fuck his name is, basically no lead at third base. And I thought, and then he explained afterward, and he was out by a half inch.
An inch. And they showed it,
lead, no secondary lead at third base.
Yep.
And he said, this is where, so that's bad base running from him, but it gets organizational too, because he said that he was told to stay close to the base because they were afraid of getting doubled up on a line.
That's what happened the night before.
To the left side. Now, but here's the thing with
Why
that.
don't you just learn how to run the fucking bases?
Right.
No.
But here's the thing with that, too, that makes it even worse, which is not only on him, but organizational. One of the Fangraphs writers was tweeting about this yesterday, I believe, right after the World Series was over. And he essentially said that if you look at the batter who was up, I forget his name off the top of my head, he had basically hit one line drive to right field all year. To left field all year. One line drive to the left side of the infield all year.
I can tell
so
you
there was a hyper low chance of that happening and IKF getting picked off.
The one that baffled me managerial wise for the Blue Jays was pulling Bichette and getting a pinch runner for him. It was like we all figured that game was going to go late and extras and more bats and all that other shit. Why take one of your best bats out of the lineup for a pinch runner at first base?
I'll defend that in that they pulled that pinch runner in the same inning that Ian Kiner-Falefa gets out at the plate, right? So IKF fucks up that play by not base running well.
Okay.
However, if Bichette is there on third base, it's not even close because Bichette's knee is horribly injured. So they were half an inch away from making the correct call on that.
Okay. And it didn't happen. So congrats to the Dodgers. Jesus, man, 3 rings for Kershaw he ended up with. Unbelievable.
Yes, same with Freddie Freeman so far.
I could win more.
He's got 3 now, plus an MVP. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer right now. He's got to average. He needs to play about 3.5 more seasons. He's 36 to get to 3,000 hits.
He'll do it.
But he's 36. But his
great.
His game translates well. He's got young kids, so we'll see. One of them had some medical issues last year, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see how long he wants to stay around. But he can definitely do it. But he's a Hall of Famer right now, as is. And that super long extra innings game is, in addition to the bad base running, that's certainly part of it, but that super long extra innings game played a big role in the Dodgers being able to win because it neutralized their biggest weakness, their bullpen. Now both teams have bullpen issues for the rest of that series. And the Dodgers said, you know what, we've got an overabundance of starters. We're going to use them instead.
Yeah.
And they fucking won.
They did.
That's how it went.
It's a crazy dynasty, that fucking thing, because it's going to be studied for years. How do you delay $2 billion in contracts for 10 years? I don't really know. And
well, I mean,
if they sell that franchise within the next 10 years and just foot the bill to somebody else, what the fuck?
Well, they've already made the money back. That's
I know
not
they
an
have.
issue. So it's I would say I think the Blue Jays payroll came in at around $250 million this year, which is really high.
They were 5th.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're whining about a purchase. Well, give me a break.
The Dodgers, if you cancel the deferments and just do average annual contract, about $400 million. So it was almost double, right? Let's not pretend like it wasn't a huge margin. It was a huge margin.
Right.
But it's still, they're 5th. So just use your money better. Or do what the Dodgers did. Stop complaining.
Yeah.
And cheat. Everybody cheat.
Especially when you're an entire country's team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And a sad country that needs something.
Yeah.
Like that.
And I mean, dude, what a way for Major League Baseball to go completely fucking global. I was unaware that they had that many Japanese players on the fucking Dodgers, by the way. Jesus Christ, man. It was one right after another coming in there out of the bullpen. And that's Game 7. And I was like, fuck, dude. I mean, that is a global superstar home run win for Major League Baseball. And Rob Manfred, thank you for putting that guy in prison and letting Ohtani play for 5 years. Smartest move they ever made. And then Japanese-wise, obviously, he sacrificed himself on that one, which he needed to.
Yeah, sure. He carried himself. I mean, I think it was Gerard posted a thing about this is how we used to deal with people getting caught gambling.
Yep.
And it was Michael Jordan playing baseball for the fucking Chicago White Sox.
Yeah, going to play for 2 yees. Or your translator can go to prison for bonds. Mm-hmm. Your steroid guy can go for 5 years. But yeah, let's get to last week's college scores and then this week here because we're going to be out of town, so we want to get these in. This will be our college football prediction show, and the only one that I've been worth a shit on this year here. We'll start with Memphis versus Rice. Memphis won. Don't really care. Didn't watch this game, did you? Memphis Rice?
Come on, man. I know I'm with a Jap, but I don't watch a game.
No,
with Rice
I know. I know. The other thing that fucked me over this weekend was that YouTube TV thing, man. That did not come back. There was some of these games I just didn't get to see.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a way to, like, I would have to, maybe you guys have dealt with this and found a more clever way to deal with it, but I would have to cancel my current Hulu subscription, switch that and my ESPN subscription over to the Hulu/Disney/ESPN to make any of this work.
Correct.
I'm not doing it.
Me neither.
I'll never watch ESPN again.
I found
so
that I
good.
had the
Good
same
luck,
problem.
Disney. You fucking dummies. I'm not doing that.
No. What was your workaround, Bob, this weekend?
I didn't have one.
I didn't either.
Because I thought that I was like, oh, it's cool because I have Hulu and Disney Plus. I
Yes.
like the whole package.
That's
so
what
can just
Hulu
watch
and
it.
Disney
used
Plus,
your trick and then it didn't work.
And I have the $150 a year ESPN subscription on their site that I can't integrate.
Me
so
neither.
guess what? I'm not watching football tonight.
Yeah.
Because that's what it's on.
Yeah,
So
fucking blow
good
me.
luck with the ratings, faggot. I mean, what the fuck were you thinking?
I don't know.
It's so dumb. But I mean, they're doing it to try to cause people pain. They are only going to cause themselves pain. Disney's made so many dumb moves over the last couple of years. It just like I thought when
They've been trying to sell forever.
Yeah. Well,
They
this
just
ain't
will not give up
this
the
ain't the
theme
way.
parks. I know.
Taking the one profitable part of your media empire and shitting on it is not the way to make your company more valuable, my friend. I don't think I need to tell anybody this.
No, and they got college football too, and it's just the whole thing was a fucking mess. Now, the only time I've ever been happy about a goddamn noon game for Ohio State was this Fox game on Saturday, because at least I got to watch that, for Christ's sakes here. I'm pretty much all done with pretending there's anybody else in college football this year after that game. You called it after we got back from the Texas game, and it's just a fucking joke. Julian Sain was 20 of 23, 4 touchdowns. He's throwing to Jeremiah Smith and Carnell Tate, and it just doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, Baker texted me.
I've never seen a team like this.
Sometime in the second quarter, Baker texted me. Or no, it was at halftime. He was like, how about Penn State or whatever? And I'm like, no, Ohio State fumbled or whatever on
the 10-yard line.
The 10-yard line.
That's the only reason
It's the only reason
that
the
extra
game is
touchdown.
not 24-3
7, yeah.
or 7 at the time. I'm like, no, man.
It's
not a thing. They want. I don't know if I said it or not, but I was thinking like they won't score again in this game. Ohio State's pissed off now.
Yeah, because the offense fumbled the ball in the 10, they scored, and it was like, all right, fuck you. But this team is.
This was the easiest call of the week for me, by the way. There's some.
Oh, we won so much fucking money every goddamn direction.
Yeah, I took Ohio State
over
minus
the
20
points.
and a half.
And by the way, it kept dropping throughout the week. So most of our listeners got it at 19 on the day, and it was just like,
That's an easy bet.
holy shit. There is simply nothing you can do to stop Carnell Tate and Jeremiah Smith. That one-handed catch he made after the tip ball, it looked like he was in an NBA game, for Christ's sakes, and then just walked into the end zone. It's just absolute freaks on this team. And then you've got the greatest defense there is in the nation. I don't know what you do against it. The only team that I can think of is the LSU team back in 2019. That's it. You got 2 guys that are Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, and then you got a quarterback who's now it's 85% completion. He's a freshman. I've never seen anything like this fucking guy. Like, it's nuts. I know Nick Saban praised him forever, and that was his crown jewel, but let's be honest, man. As a freshman doing this bullshit, like 85% completion percentage, what the fuck, dude? It's nuts. So, yeah, they're going to keep rolling the rest of the season. I know that you think Indiana's real. I watched part of this game.
Indiana is real. They are real.
A little bit.
No, they're real.
No,
they're
they're
real.
too fucking small. Like, their
that-
defensive
that's-
backs are too fucking small to guard these receivers.
They're not too small to play Georgia. They're not too small to play Oregon.
Everybody else.
They're not too small to play anybody but Ohio State, and everybody is not as good as Ohio State.
I understand
It's
that.
not whether or not they're real or not. It's that Ohio State's better than everybody else. And not only are they going to win the title this year,
Next year's that's the year I actually picked them to win.
they're going to be better next year.
Yes.
Because they will have a number of 4- and 5-star recruits who come in to supplement the fact that they're keeping everybody.
Everybody's coming.
Everybody that's meaningful in that team right now is coming back.
And the superstar phenom of this class is Chris Henry Jr. He is 6'6.5". They show his fucking high school games every Friday night on ESPN.
I don't even know what they're going to do with him.
Well, he'll line up because Carnell Tate's going pro. So he will take the Carnell Tate slot, and it'll be Jeremiah Smith. And then the 6'6.5" Chris Henry Jr., He was his dad was incredible for the Bengals, for Christ's sakes. And he's only he might grow. He's a fucking senior. So we'll see what happens there. But he already looks like a grown man. Randy Moss has already sent him all the shit and everything else. And I watch his games on Friday night. The high school games are fun because they throw it straight up in the air.
I think there's a decent chance because Clary's probably going to go to the fucking NFL too.
He'll go to the NFL.
I don't. If it's me, because it's Ohio State, and they're going to have at least one more 4 or 5 star wide receiver coming in. I might line that dude up either in slot all the time, the way that Mike Evans was used early in his career, or as a tight end. You know what I mean?
I don't
being
know.
that big.
I know.
You can run picks with him just because of his size. He doesn't even have to physically make contact with the defensive back to run a pick at that size.
He looks like Randy Moss.
He just has to stand. He has to run 5 yards and then get on their wing on their outside at 45 degrees and just stand there. And now he's done a pick for the guy running the slant, without even having to make contact with the dude. And then if they fucking break off of him or they're trying to look around him, you can just throw the ball right to him for a check down pass. Not that you should necessarily be checking down to a guy that good. I'm just saying. It's not often that you see a wide receiver that could also. I mean, he's kind of like the inverse Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts could have played wide receiver, right?
Yeah. But just looking at this, because again, watching Indiana, they're just so fucking small that I don't know what you do against those receivers or the tight end that you mentioned. I just don't know what you do size-wise. Those guys are like 5'9". You just throw the ball up in the air, and it's over there. Fernando Mendoza had an okay game here, 14-21. I know they won 55-10. It was Maryland, for Christ's sakes, but one pick and one touchdown, 14-21 for 200 yards in that game. It was a little surprising to me. Maryland, shit ton of turnovers and all the other stuff. Georgia squeaked out a game against Florida. I know it's a rivalry game and all that other stuff, but
On the road,
neutral site, kind of. In Jacksonville there where the Jaguars play, but now I'm interested for Georgia, Texas. Georgia Tech.
I took Florida plus 7.5 because they do have a good defense.
We did. Yeah, we took that.
They're playing at home, and Georgia's offense is okay.
And as we
this
told you
is
last
how I
week,
expected
it
this
was
game
the
to
hook.
go.
Yeah,
it was a 3 to 7 point game.
It was the hook that brought us back on that one, so we got it. But still surprised that Georgia. It was close, for Christ's sakes. Next up was Ole Miss. Ole Miss continues to fucking roll there. Beat South Carolina. Thought that potentially could have been a scare. Wasn't. Georgia Tech loses to fucking NC State.
This is about as bad a loss you can have. NC State is so bad.
The ACC is a one-bid conference now, in my opinion, and so is the Big 12. That's it. So you get one bid apiece. I'm sorry. We're done. We're fucking done with these schools.
I think that's where we're at, yeah.
It has to be. Because Miami lost again to who? To SMU, for Christ's sakes?
It's a home game for SMU. I think, the only way the ACC gets 2 bids, I think if it's...
But Clemson lost.
Yeah, I get that. I'm just saying,
Clemson, Miami, and Georgia Tech all lost on the same day.
If Georgia Tech and Virginia win out, you got 2 11-win teams. I just don't think you keep an 11-win P4 team out of the.
An 11-win team that lost to fucking NC State, I do not put in. And by the way, I don't think
they would have to win the ACC title.
Yeah, this Georgia Tech team is not beating Georgia if they play like that.
Fuck no.
No, I agree. I don't think they're going to beat Georgia anyway.
We can say if maybe this and that. I don't know what Virginia's not going to lose. I don't think because they play Wake, Duke, and Virginia Tech. At Duke could be a problem because Virginia is fucking shoddy too, to be honest. But yeah, you're going to get a Virginia, Georgia Tech, unless Pitt beats Tech. That's the fucking final.
Yeah, actually, there is another champion in the race for
SMU.
Yeah, SMU only has 1 conference loss, so they are completely in the race for the ACC championship.
I got one.
Well.
Give me fucking 5 SEC teams in this thing, and
that's the way it's shaping up, to be honest. But
I mean, this is stupid. This is fucking stupid at this point. Now we're going to 16 next year, which I don't know what you're going to do. Who's going to be playing in those fucking games? But A&M is in there, Bama's in there, Georgia's in there, Ole Miss is in there. And
Oklahoma
then
and Texas are still in the fight. So is Missouri, for that matter.
I
just
would
'cause they all
rather
have 2
see
losses.
a fucking 3-loss Tennessee team in there than any other ACC
Than
team.
Virginia.
Yes, I'm dead serious.
Yeah.
Who would you bet on Tennessee versus Virginia?
Oh, I'd take Tennessee all day.
Same here. Now let's switch this to the Big 12. Besides Texas Tech, with a healthy quarterback, Tennessee beats every single team in that conference.
Yeah, besides Texas Tech, I could see that. Yeah.
I think BYU can beat Tennessee.
We'll find out. They play. They play Texas Tech this weekend. That's what the beauty of that is. Ryan Mills will be there for Hardy F. Seltzer at all their booster and tailgates and all that other stuff. But I mean, if you're looking, let's go to the Big Ten too. Indiana's in. Ohio State is in.
Oregon's in.
Oregon's in probably.
Not probably. Oregon would have to have a monumental collapse.
I don't know who they play the
Oregon
rest
has
of
It
the year.
doesn't matter because they're not gonna. They're not. They only have 1 loss, and they're not gonna lose.
I think there's only 1 game left they could lose.
Yeah, it's
At
USC.
Washington?
No,
they're
it's
at
Washington.
Iowa.
Oh, yeah, actually, at Iowa's. Don't
Nope,
sleep on
nope,
it.
Nope,
sleep on
don't
it.
do it. Don't start
do
this
it.
shit.
Don't start it.
They have Iowa, Minnesota, USC, and Washington. They're not going to lose any of those games.
No.
They're going to be a 1-loss team, not in the conference championship game. They're in.
Yeah.
Right.
Also,
End of story.
they're
Michigan's in.
They're in with 2 losses. So I think they have room for error.
Michigan, though, if they lose to Ohio State, could be out. You put a 3-loss Michigan team.
Could be.
I don't think
it's at that point. It's going to come down to how the whole. I think it'll come down to how the ACC shakes out. If an underdog, like if SMU jumps an 11-1 team and wins the title game, then they're probably in. Well, they're in.
Yeah.
And I think that 11-2 team at that
Yes.
point is also
I
in.
think
And Michigan's out.
So if Georgia Tech loses the conference title game, like wins out, or Virginia,
Or Virginia, either way, yeah.
wins out, loses the conference title game. By the way, Louisville's still in it as well.
Yeah.
If any of those teams get in there, lose to a lower team, conference is auto bid. So. Yeah.
And then that team will get in,
it.
and Michigan will not. But I think Michigan's got a shot right now. Even if they keep it close with Ohio State, they'll be a 3-loss team.
Their starting running back is going to be out for the year, there, guys. He's good.
It's still
let's
Michigan,
see.
though. They got a lot of fucking running
Let me
backs.
just do my quick math here. Big 12. And then how many of those weird team auto bids get in there?
1, and they're only getting 1.
1. And what is that? The MAC or what?
It'll
conference
be
is
either
it?
the
G5, whatever.
AAC, which is Memphis, Tulane, South Florida, Navy.
We'll just call it G5 for now. Okay.
Or don't sleep, because somebody's coming up out of the Fun Belt. JMU, 1 loss all year. It's
Okay.
to Louisville on the road.
Yep.
They are dominating teams. I think JMU should start getting votes. I hope
They can, and they could.
I hope
They could.
tomorrow, because the CFP rankings come out tomorrow,
Right.
the first ones. I hope the CFP puts them in the top 25. I think they deserve to be.
Well, as it sounds right now, the highest ranked G5 team is Memphis.
Yeah.
Here's
And the
all-
second is Cincinnati, but that'll flip, I think, when BYU beats. Oh, no, Cincinnati's in the fucking Big 12 now.
Yeah, they're Big
God
12.
damn it, I can't keep up.
as I'm saying, and like, here's what I honestly have here. Just writing this down.
It just shows you that the Big 12 is no longer a real conference.
Exactly. So I got 5 SEC. I've only got 3 Big 10.
Ohio State, Indiana,
In Oregon. Yep.
I-
That's the only ones I think deserve it.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
depends on what Michigan does.
It depends
Well-
on what Michigan does. It also depends on how the ACC shakes out. Notre Dame is also in, so we're not counting.
Oh,
that
yeah,
one.
shit, you're right. So give me Notre Dame.
So here's how many bids are locked up right now. 5 for the 5 conference champions, plus Notre Dame, 6. So you've got 6 other bids.
I've got all 12 right here. All right, so here's my 12. Shit. Now that you said that, thank you for the Notre Dame. All right, 5 SEC, 3 Big 10. I think the rest of the Big 10 is dog shit. 1 ACC, 1 Big 12, 1 G5, whatever the fuck that is, right? Yeah. A JMU, let's call it, or somebody like that.
Jack off University.
Yeah, Jack off University, and then Notre Dame. That's your 12.
Yep.
That's what I think should happen. And fuck, you're looking down the SEC list here, and here's why I think that. Let's not forget, Oklahoma beat the shit out of Michigan.
Yeah.
Worse than Chris Brown beat Rihanna.
Yes. And
Am
that
I
was
right?
2 streets over that. I lived 2 streets over from that beating that night.
This roundhouse.
The only thing that I was sad about, it wasn't in front of my house and I couldn't see it. Yeah, that's what I really got here.
You got to find a reason to get down there.
Where? To the streets?
You got to find a reason.
You know what was weird, man, was as it was going on, it was too early to get beaten. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, man.
So we have a rule in our house
Yeah, what's your hours for beatings?
9 a.m. to noon is the only appropriate time for domestic violence. And I'll catch myself every now and again. I'm like, God damn it, it's 12:05. You're fucking lucky. Because you would have got.
Jessie was helping me move something and got this huge bruise on her, and she used it everywhere. She was like, he beats me, he beats me. But that is genuinely what I have. And then whatever the top 5 SEC teams are, by the way, I'm fine with. I'll have no argument whatsoever.
It'll be all the 10-2 SEC.
Whoever, whatever that 5 is that you pick, I'm fine with the 5 SEC teams. 3 Big Ten, 1 ACC, 1 Big 12, 1 Notre Dame, and then 1 get fucked conference or whatever we're calling that. And then I'm fine with it because I just don't think the Big Ten deserves more than 3. And that's it.
They probably don't, but if the ball's kind of in the ACC's court right now. If it goes full retard over there, then Michigan's got a shot still. But that's the only way. The only way is the scenario that Bob
Michigan's got to beat Ohio State. If Michigan beats Ohio State and wins out, they're in.
If they beat Ohio State, yeah, but
then there's your 4th Big Ten.
Even losing to Ohio State, if the ACC ends in a weird way, and by a weird way, it's obvious what we mean there, right? It's like Louisville or depending how it all shakes out, because they're still a 1-loss team, and Louisville doesn't. They play SMU, which is going to be a tough game for them, but SMU, Louisville, the winner of that game, or Pitt if they beat Georgia Tech with multiple losses, right? Because they'll be a 2-loss team. Pitt only won in conference, but Pitt's already lost 2. Mm-hmm. Louisville would have lost 2. SMU has lost 3 now. But if they beat whomever the fucking undefeated front runner is in the conference because of the conference record, then that's 2. Nobody else is getting in at that point.
Right.
I wouldn't think, right? I hate to say this, but a fucking 11-1 or 11-2 or 11-2 Virginia or Georgia Tech probably gets in over a 9-3 Michigan, even though
100%.
Even though Michigan would probably destroy both of those teams, with their offensive and defensive lines.
I just don't know how you keep an 11-win P4 team out. I just don't see them doing that.
They should have a fight in the parking lot.
Yeah, I agree. Because breezing through the rest of this here, let's see. Cincinnati was 17. They got the shit kicked out of them, 45-14 by Utah. These are all fake teams at the end here. Michigan barely beat Purdue. There's no fucking way they're going to win. They're not going to go to the playoffs. Playoffs? No, playoffs? Houston and West Virginia. Bob, you said that was the worst team of all time.
Oh, man, Houston choked bad in this game.
And they beat the shit out of this team.
Oh, unbelievable.
Houston is never a good team. They just got dudes. They're always athletic as shit, but they're never like a good team.
No, they're good at basketball.
They're good at. They're not coached well, obviously. I mean, you can't lose a game like this at home and be coached well. But, yeah, they don't ever have a great team. They have super fast dudes or a great guy at this position or whatever the fuck, but that's it.
Matt Rule gets last one here. Matt Rule gets a massive contract extension. I'm staying. And loses a home game to
Well, he
USC.
knew he was going to lose, so he had to sign that.
That must have been what happened. He was like, shit, I can't keep fucking losing or I'm not going to get any of these jobs.
You got to sell high.
Yeah, he did. Mm-hmm. God damn, 2 losses in a row. Give him a raise. Give him $12 million.
By the way, I think USC is is still completely in their own control of their destiny get to the Big Ten championship.
They got to win out.
Maybe
they have to win out. They have to win out for sure. And we'll get to that. But we got some sponsors to put the shit wagon on the air. Obviously, mybookie.com. Promo code Drinkin' Bros doubles that first deposit all the way up to $1,000. Get off the couch and get into the action today. Problem is, I've gotten off the couch too much. College football, great. NFL, dog shit. I am right around the break-even point for the year here. College is saving me. NFL, I cannot. It's like I don't know if I could throw darts at a board and pick a fucking game right now. It's awful, man.
No. That's so. The law of chance is 16%. Basically, 1/6 of the time you'll guess correctly, all things being equal.
Well, so I've been about 16% then in the NFL.
Nah, you're better than that.
Barely, dude. I mean, it's been brutal. College football, though, has been super fucking easy. And it usually is, by the way. Like, it's just the size of these dudes. I know I've said it a million times. Whereas the NFL, all those fuckers are the same, dude. So it's just like, all right, great. Whoever's out there is out there. But look, it's exciting as shit on a week-to-week basis. I will say that in the NFL. College, it's been pretty ho-hum, and it's an odd year here, and it's going to get even odder with these coaches' hirings. Is that up yet? By the way,
What?
The coaches' odds on MyBookie.
I'll check if they have specials on that.
And then check, because we're doing a live show tomorrow night for all the election stuff, by the way. God, dude, I had like 4 people stop me and saying, hey, dude, a bunch of firefighters yesterday, who were like, hey, dude, we're all sitting there going to watch that show with you guys on Tuesday night.
Oh, I thought they were
There's
going
no
to.
fucking way.
I thought they were going to say that they were going to spray you with a fire hose for so many bad picks.
It'd be awesome. No, look, college, I'm good. NFL, terrible this year. But,
by the way,
they want to watch the Mamdani thing.
Probably going to have a special guest with us tomorrow night.
Really?
Yes.
Do I know him?
Michael Malice.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. He wants to come
Great.
witness the fall of civilization with us.
Tell him to come in, just do the show.
He wants to sit in your lap, though.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's the whole time.
He can do it. Tell him to come in. Yeah. Is he coming?
He
Tell him to come to the show.
Yeah, we hung out Friday. Said he wanted to do it.
Great.
So.
Let's do it. Put Michael. Let's
Not to
Michael
put him on
this.
blast without him actually officially agreeing. He said yes for now is what he said.
All right.
So I'll check in with him today.
What's he doing, dude? Yeah. Come do the show.
I don't remember. I'm sure it was something really important.
I doubt it. I fucking doubt it. But bet with us or against us on mybookie.com. Promo code Drinkin Bros doubles that first deposit all the way up to $2,000. The reason I even bring up Mamdani is those odds up because I saw the odds on Polymarket this morning.
I don't see a special on MyBookie for
All
it.
right.
I just see Emmys and Academy Awards.
People were fucking raging here.
The last
93% chance on Polymarket.
I mean, the last poll that came out from Victory or whatever it is, Victory, I think this
down
morning,
to 6 points that I saw.
4.5.
Oh, okay.
That's
So
including.
I
with,
saw 6.5 on Friday.
That's including with Sliwa, and that's not like just the two of them head to head. That's with
Right.
Sliwa, and it's 4.5
Right.
points. I don't think Mamdani wins, but we'll see.
Find out tomorrow night.
There's a lot of money being spent to play on repeat all of the crazy shit he said, including one we'll cover on fake news later, where 2 weeks after the terrorist attack against Israel from Hamas, where he's talking about free Palestine and shit like that.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, man. I mean, there's a lot of Jews up there. There's a lot of self-hating Jews, too, so we'll see how it goes. But
There was somebody who just cut together all of his lies, and it was
yeah.
just fucking bananas, dude.
he didn't do himself any favors when he was like, I know I said my aunt, but I meant my cousin. That's the same thing. She's my aunt and my cousin. I'm like, wait a minute.
Whoa.
Hold up.
Whoa.
Remember that hold up meme?
Yeah,
Hold up.
yeah.
What are we doing here? Is that an Islam thing, or what the fuck was that?
Yeah,
this is a sports show, Bob.
No,
Shut the fuck up.
But I want to know if there's odds on it. Is there odds on it?
No, not on MyBookie.
Okay. All right.
God, you
All I
fucking
care
liberal
about with
cuck.
that election is that Shane Gillis was very funny on SNL as Curtis.
He was
on
really
Saturday.
good.
It was great.
The guy-
Imagine if they just would have hired him.
Yeah, the way they tried to like fucking soften Mamdani was pathetic.
That's
to be expected.
dude.
To be
But
expected.
they made him like a good-looking, fun, likable guy, and
Well,
I'm
he
like,
is a good-looking guy.
And he is likable. Like if you don't know anything about
Yeah,
him.
yeah. If you just like, he's a fuck boy. He's a philosophical fuck boy.
Like if
Sure.
you didn't know, if you knew nothing about him and you ran into him at a party, you'd probably enjoy talking to him.
Yeah.
well,
Well, I mean, I wouldn't, but the average person.
the average
might.
Yeah, yeah,
person
yeah,
probably
yeah.
would.
Yeah. You can immediately see through that stupid shit, but
Yeah, and again, we'll talk about it on fake news today, but bet with us or against us on mybookie.com. Hopefully there's odds up for this, which is why I bring it up. Next up, we got drinkinbrostickets.com. You want tickets to any of these events, dude. They're cheap, bro. Let's say you want to go to that USC game on fucking Friday night. $30. $30. So you can just go for $30. Tulane, Memphis.
where is it?
It's in USC. It's gonna be weather's gonna be nice. 67 a kick, for Christ's sakes.
There's
It's gonna
better
be
things to
amazing.
do in Compton.
Is there? Is there?
Well, I mean, the snap runs out.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to do some stuff there.
But let's show like Penn State. What are these tickets going for? $28 against Indiana?
I mean, 28. What's $28 times 115,000? Because that's how many they're going to sell.
This is their Super Bowl.
They print money. Oh,
This is their fucking
this a home
Super
game?
Bowl. It is. It's a home game for Penn State. It's their Super Bowl, dude. It's their fucking Super Bowl. And
Indiana's going to beat them by 2 scores.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah, 'cause
we'll
I
get
wanna
there.
talk about-
Yeah, we'll get there. I love to see all your pictures, man, with your kids and everybody else going to these games and all this shit. just get outside, enjoy people, get off these fucking screens, dude, and just go to this shit if it's cheap. Dude, it's no more expensive than going to a fucking brewery in this goddamn town. So, yeah, dude, go to drinkinbrostickets.com. We got everything. We got concerts, NFL, college, monster truck, fucking comedy shows. You name it, it is on there. Basketball is about to start here for not only NBA's already started, obviously, but college hoops is about to start. UFC, we got everything on the sites. $10 cheaper than StubHub. Last but not least, hardafseltzer.com. All right, so we got 4 days left to go and buy out those Circle Ks. Does Auburn, let's see if Auburn has a home game here. No, they don't. They're on the road. Bama does, though. Bama's playing LSU. That Circle K on campus has 60 fucking cases. Buy them out. This will complete that deal. We got a meeting with those guys over Thanksgiving to see how the numbers are, if we're going to go into 3,000 stores in the Southeast. That is depending upon you. If you can get out there and buy out these Circle Ks, it'd be fucking amazing, dude, at University of Alabama and Auburn University as well. Just go to Tuscaloosa, go there, and then we'll see you at USF on Thursday at 2:30 p.m. At Bulls Markets to fucking clean it out and really go hard. And then we're going to the game with everybody. So Reed hit me up. Juan and Samantha are coming. Charles is coming. A bunch of people are coming. We got merch. We got all the fun stuff. And we're going to try to get the fraternities on the show.
Yeah.
And just talk about life.
Why not?
Dude.
Well, I mean, we should, I'm going to coach them too. Like, hey, let's not say any career-ending shit before your career starts.
Right. We'll get there.
Yeah.
We'll get there. But yeah, go to hardafseltzer.com. Enter your city or zip on the store locator. It'll take you to the closest location nearest you. I was informed, by the way, those town pumps in Montana, apparently there's like over 200.
Yeah, there's a bunch.
Yeah, I think we're in like 30 right now. We're not in all 200. I didn't know that.
We're in the cities that we're in.
Yes. So
yeah,
you're there. Just go the ones there, and then they're spreading out slowly. But yeah, buy those as well. And thank you for your support. Buy a 12-pack or a tall boy. Support us and support the show. All right, 2 games on Fox. Well, one's on Fox on Friday night. The other one's on ESPN, so you probably won't see it.
Nope.
I don't know what's going to happen with them. Northwestern at USC. This is USC minus 14.5. Oh, Fitzgerald will probably get a job somewhere as well. Now that he got cleared from Northwestern's bullshit.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. That might be the retired one.
Yeah,
retired.
He might get that Auburn job or something. Who you got in this one? USC minus 14.5 at home.
Yeah, USC.
Yeah. I'll take USC. I wish I could drop this down to 13.5, so I'll probably kick it down a point's expensive buy. I'll kick this down to 14, and I'll take USC in this one. And I don't see a problem with them fucking handling them. Next up, Tulane at Memphis. This is Memphis minus 6.5. Who you got?
I'm tempted to take Tulane money line here.
I know. Because these fringe schools like this, it feels like every other week they lose.
Yeah, I think I will actually. I don't follow me on this one. I'm going to try to make some money and take Tulane money line. Bob, what's the odds on Tulane money line?
At 6.5, you're probably looking at 2-1, I would imagine.
Yeah, 185, something like that.
Yeah. That's my guess.
Double check it for you right now. But yeah, that's probably about right.
We'll get there.
Sorry, I gotta.
No, you're good.
Find it. Football lines. Got Tulane at. These are not listed alphabetically. Plus 192.
Yeah, 2-1.
Close.
2-1.
All right.
Pretty much.
I'll take it.
Next up, you got Indiana at Penn State. Is this on Fox as well? Is this the Fox noon game? Or do they go elsewhere here?
It's
not
not
listed. It's strange.
It's got to be. There's no other Fox noon game listed here.
Has to be.
Because
Big Ten Network is on,
Purdue,
is on
and
Big Ten Network.
ESPN's got Georgia Miss, and then BYU Tech is on the ABC. So yeah, it's got to be this one.
Yeah.
Is this part of their? Wait, Disney and Fox are the same thing.
No,
not anymore. What the fuck?
They showed the Fox game because they watched the Ohio State game on Fox on Saturday.
That's so weird.
I know, man.
I just can't. I'm not.
All of it. All of it is fucking gay. Who do you got in this one? This is Indiana minus 16.5.
That's too many points.
I agree.
Penn State still has pride. I think I'll take Penn State plus 60.5, but I expect it to be a 14-point game.
Yeah. I did too. And look, Penn State played their asses off on Saturday. For real. Like, there's just nothing you can do against that team.
No.
But they're at home here against Indiana, and I think they cover this 16.5.
I think they cover this. They're going to get beat, though, for sure. Indiana's a better team.
Let me ask you this. If Penn State were to somehow pull off this game, what happens to Indiana?
They fall behind Oregon and Michigan, I think.
No, they would be ahead of Oregon because they have the tiebreaker.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They beat
But
Oregon.
they would be tied with Michigan. But Michigan would have to play Ohio State. So Indiana would still more or less be in the driver's seat to be in the Big Ten title game.
All right. Because this coach, man.
However, if Iowa beats Oregon this weekend, which I don't think is likely, but it is at home game for them, then Iowa would be in the driver's seat.
No, Indiana has tiebreaker over Iowa as
Over
well.
Iowa. Indiana does, yes.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Yeah.
This one might look. Penn State is a hard place to play.
There's not one possibility that Penn State wins this game.
You don't think so?
Nope.
Indiana's been as laser focused as I've ever seen a team from first whistle to last whistle.
That Iowa game, man, was look. They won with a minute and a half left on a 50-yard bomb. I think this guy wants that job. I watched that presser yesterday. He loves that school. He wants that fucking job, dude. Yeah. I'm taking the points, obviously, for Penn State. I might sprinkle a hunch, though, on the money line, dude, just to do it here. There was some promise out of Penn State in that game on Saturday. There really was.
I mean, they got hard. They're not going to.
They still got two great running backs.
Yeah.
And they got a great defense still. And
They're not going to get run over by a good team. They're going to get run over by great teams. Ohio State's a great team.
Yeah.
Indiana's a good team.
Yeah.
They'll lose by 10 to 14 points.
Okay. Next up, you got Georgia at Mississippi State. This is Georgia minus 7.5. Who you got? Oof, it's a true 11 a.m. game, too, for Georgia.
Yeah, I think Georgia's fine here.
Boy, that hook might get me. It might get me to do Mississippi State in this one. I'll tell you why. Every game they're in has been very, very close. Every single one of these, man. I mean, they're 3 bad losses away from being a one-loss team where it was just like, shit. That Tennessee game, they deserved to win. They were up the entire fucking game, and it went to overtime. Florida.
They should have won.
Should have won the game against Florida. Texas. Should
really
easily
should've
won
won.
that fucking game. Jesus Christ, man. And, yeah, dude, it's just every one of these games has been one score or under pretty much, except for Alcorn State, but that doesn't really count. So, yeah, give me Mississippi State plus the points. That 7.5 is going to bring me back here. It really will. And they're going to win one of these fucking things once, I promise you.
I know which one they're going to win.
Ole Miss?
Yeah, they're going to win the Egg Bowl.
They might.
They're going to win the fucking Egg Bowl.
It feels like it. It feels like it to me, too. But I think they keep this close against Georgia. Next up, you got BYU at Texas Tech. Ryan Mills will be there for Hard AF Seltzer. This is Texas Tech minus 10.5. This is an 8 versus 9 game, and it's a 10.5 point spread. Whew, shit. That is disrespectful to BYU. Who you got?
I agree. I can't do anything here. I've been talking a lot of shit, so I got to put my money where my mouth is. I'm taking BYU money line.
Okay. You're going all in. Here's where I'm going with this, that over. 53.5. I think there's going to be a shit ton of points scored in this one. And
Very likely.
I think they fucking destroy that over. And, ooh, shit. Ryan Mills hit me up, dude. Tickets are now going for $400. God damn.
It's probably Tech's biggest game in 15 years, I would say. So it makes sense.
Oh, both of these, right? Both of these schools?
Yeah, I don't know how much BYU is going to travel. I mean, they probably will. They're weirdos like that. But, I mean, just for Tech alone, this is probably the biggest game since Crabtree caught that touchdown against UT in, 08.
I mean, this is 8-9. Yeah, because, look, they win this fucking game.
BYU wins this, and it's over. Even if they're in regardless of what happens in the championship game.
Yeah.
I think, because that makes the Big 12 a two-bid team.
And
Two-bid league.
that could fuck over one of these people. So we'll see.
And then Michigan.
I forgot BYU was undefeated.
Then I would say Michigan and the other team from the ACC are both out at that point, even if they have 11 wins.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
my opinion.
Yep,
So
yep.
like, because it'll be a revenge game. Let's say BYU wins this game and Tech makes it to the title game, although I think Cincinnati might leapfrog them at that point, depending on how things go. But BYU plays Cincinnati too, and they're going to beat them as well.
Yep.
And there will be no tiebreaker there. So Tech, BYU, the most likely outcome for the Big 12 championship. If then Tech comes back and beats BYU, I think both get in. I would put both of them
I
in
would
versus
completely
fucking
agree.
Virginia.
I agree.
I think both Tech and BYU are better than
Yeah.
the ACC
I
runner-up.
agree.
Without
So
question.
Yeah.
we'll see what happens, though. If BYU gets torched in
These
this
things
game,
do also tend to solve themselves most of the time.
Yeah.
We spend the last 4 weeks of every season bellyaching about what are we going to do, and then
know.
it just solves itself every time.
It does.
But it is fun to talk about.
It is. Next up, Ohio State at Purdue. This is Ohio State minus 29.5. Purdue used to be fucking good, man. Unless they wheel out that cancer kid, they're fucked.
Yeah.
Which shout out to Chad Powers, dude. That's how they let off Chad Powers. Chad loses the cancer kid, and then he knocks him off his wheelchair.
Yeah, well, he shouldn't have been in the wheelchair in the first place. I've got Ohio State by 35 in this game.
Yeah, I don't see why they wouldn't, to be honest with you, unless they're trying out a fucking running back or
No,
something.
what they're doing now is getting Julian Sand the fucking Heisman Trophy, which he deserves. That's what's happening
what it
right
feels
now.
like.
And they're going to score 80 points in this game.
Yeah.
I love the over.
Yeah.
48
40 and a half. I mean,
I bet Ohio State covers that on
I'm
their
not
own.
kidding. I think it's like a 55-10 game or some
I
shit
agree.
like that.
Not 10. I would say 55-7, somewhere in there.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
But that's what I think,
You got-
too.
you
I
gotta-
think they're going to try to get this kid the Heisman now.
Yeah, I definitely believe that. You got to account for late game fuckery. Mm-hmm. Right.
So-
because if you're Ohio State, you want to get your second team guys some pretty decent reps. If you're up by 40 points going into the fourth quarter, don't play starters.
And I hope so, because I've got a lot of money on Sand. I bet it a long time ago. Boy, I'll post it if it actually happens and comes to fruition. We'll put it online here and on the big screen, because it's a hilarious dollar amount. Next up, the Citadel at Ole Miss. No line on this because it's the Citadel. Sorry about it. Next up is Texas A&M against Missouri. This is A&M minus 7.5. This is the game of the afternoon here. Who you got?
Well, this is the last chance here
For
the SEC to do anything to A&M, because I don't think Texas can beat them.
I don't either. Who else they have on the schedule? It's, A&M,
Just Texas. Everybody else is.
South Carolina, Samford. Yeah,
Yeah.
You're right. This is it.
And it's in Austin, but I don't think that matters at this point. A&M 7.5 is you're hooking me on that one. I'm not doing that.
Really?
Yeah, I think Missouri keeps it close.
Look, I have bet against Texas A&M a lot this year. I'm not going to this time. I'll knock this down to 7 and give me A&M. I've been wrong every time, man. I mean, I've teased up games against A&M. I said they were going to lose twice earlier in the year. Who else did I? Let's see. Looking back on this, I thought they were going to get tripped up by Auburn. They barely won, 16-10. Florida, I thought was going to be trickier than it was. They covered there. And then LSU, I got my fucking panties pulled down and just butt fucked on a pinball machine here. So I'm not going to bet against Texas A&M anymore the rest of the season until we get to the playoffs. Give me A&M minus 7 here. Bob, who you got?
Man, it probably feels like A&M with our third string QB in. Granted, he's a blue chip and he looked good against Vandy, but it's going to be tough. A&M's run defense is the weaker part of their game. Hopefully, our running backs played well against Vandy. Hopefully, they play well against A&M. We're obviously against a wall. We can't lose another game if we want to make the playoffs. We'll just see how much chaos there is this week. There was a ton of chaos last week. See, it seems like a chaotic year. I'm holding out hope for the Tigers, but I think neutrally I would go with A&M here as like a 10-point win, like a close 10-point game. Like but I think they pull it out.
Yeah, and look, I think the coach is going to walk in and say, look, guys, we got this one, we got Texas. Let's focus up, and let's just fucking end the year undefeated, because they could, heading into the SEC championship game. Next up, you got Oregon at Iowa. Whew, this is a very low spread. Oregon minus 5.5?
I'll take Oregon.
Same here. The fuck? Look, I know. Are they basing this on the Indiana game because they only won by 5?
Well, they lost to Indiana by 10, and then Iowa lost to Indiana by 5.
Right.
But there's no transitive property in sports. That's
I agree.
goofball nonsense. So, yeah. Oregon is in a position now where they've lost the tiebreaker to Indiana if they're second place. Mm-hmm. So they don't control their own destiny. The only thing they can do is go out and beat the fuck out of people.
Yeah.
Like just to secure, like you can't afford a close game with a non-ranked team at this point to get into the playoff at all.
Yeah.
In my opinion. So especially not with Michigan at 5-1 in the conference and you at 4-1. You can't lose a game and you can't lose a close because USC and at Washington are not easy games. Those are 2 tough games. You got to fucking stomp Iowa into the ground in this game.
I agree.
Or you're in trouble.
I'm betting a lot of money in this game. A lot of money on Oregon. Next up, we get Syracuse at Miami. This is Miami minus 28.5.
No, come on, man.
Tickets are $8 because their fans are awesome. Man, I've never seen an emptier stadium for a college football game than I have.
We bought
Miami.
50 tickets to a Miami game 12 seconds before the fucking game started.
$20 a piece, all on the fucking 40-yard line. Lowers, by the way.
Just get the fuck out of here.
Just get out of here. They're 18 right now. I don't care about this school.
I wish, by the way, that they did care.
So do
Because
I.
Miami's dope.
Miami's fun.
It's
I
fun.
love going there. God damn, it's a blast. Every time we went there, it's a blast. It's just, there's just no fans for anything, man. Carson Beck, boy, this guy. Is he draftable now? He's got 14 touchdowns and 9 interceptions.
I mean, yeah, he'll be in this
6th round, somewhere like
fifth round,
Quinn
yeah.
Ewers or somebody. Next up, I'm not betting this, by the way, because I don't care, and I don't know if Miami cares anymore, to be honest with you. That wouldn't surprise me if Syracuse won this fucking game, to be real. Next up is Auburn at Vandy. Man, this is Vandy minus 7.5. All right, I would have said this was going to be a closer game, but you just fired your fucking coach the week before Vandy. Why? Why did you do that?
Because he sucks, and they didn't want him anymore.
Man, they've got a good defense. Jackson Arnold sucks.
Yeah,
so
Jackson Arnold's bad.
Is that? But their defense is really fucking
Their
good.
defense
dude.
is the best defense I've watched closely.
in the SEC.
In terms of
entire SEC.
it's ridiculous.
It's the only defense in the SEC, the only one. And I'm looking at these scores here. They're all one-score games too. Oklahoma 24-17 lost. Texas A&M 16-10 lost. Not bad. Georgia 20-10. Cool, 10 points. Who gives a shit? Missouri 23-17. Again, 6 points, one-score game. Arkansas, they won that game. Kentucky, they lost 10-3. 10-3. So, yeah, dude, I would have left Hugh Freeze in for Vanderbilt, Mercer, and Alabama. This is really fucking dumb right here. So, for that, I'm going to take Vandy plus the 7. I'll knock this down to half a point, but, like, you're not getting better losing to Hugh Freeze the week before this game?
No.
So, are you betting it or no?
No.
Really? You think it's going to be close?
I kind of think Auburn covers.
Yeah, I think Auburn probably covers, to be honest.
Dude, Vandy hasn't looked great against the last 2 defenses they played, both of which were good to very good units.
Yes, I agree.
And I know Pavia put up numbers, but that was all trying to claw his way back at the end of the game. I mean, Texas dominated Vanderbilt in the first half.
Hey, by the way, God bless that kid, because it was 3.5. You know that, right?
Yeah.
And he fucking scored 15 on his own.
Yeah.
With like 2 minutes left. It was awesome. Thank you, Pavia.
But
Love
I think Vandy's going to have problems. There's a reason this point total's 45.5.
Look, I understand. And I think it's going to be a low-scoring game here. I just don't know what Auburn's amped up for here at 4-5 with a fired coach.
Dude, I think maybe their interim
the
coach
road.
comes in, fires him up. Hugh Freeze is a fucking crybaby. Like, you go watch those games. He just starts pouting on the sideline when a call doesn't go his way and shit like that.
He cries a lot.
I honestly think Auburn's better off. I think Auburn might come out fired up as fuck and try to ruin Vanderbilt's season because Vandy's one more loss and they're done.
Yeah. Well, it's a must-win. This is a absolute must-win for Vandy, which is why I think they are going to win this game. Next up, you got Washington at Wisconsin. This is Washington minus 11.5. Who you got?
Sure. Why not?
Well, fucking Wisconsin's 2-6, man.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeesh.
so Wisconsin lost to Michigan by 14, lost to Iowa by 37, lost to Ohio State by 34, and lost to Oregon by 14. Are they going to lose to Washington by 2 scores? Almost certainly.
Probably.
So let's go ahead and do
Washington's
that.
got a decent offense.
Yeah, Wisconsin's just bad, man.
Bad.
They've lost like 80 games in a row.
I know. Next up is Wake Forest at Virginia. This is Virginia minus 6.5. Who you got?
Nah,
I mean,
to be honest, I'm tempted to go Wake Forest money line on this.
Same
because
here.
Virginia's been so erratic, but they've been erratic and still won most of the time.
I know.
So I don't want to go that far
they
yet.
keep eking out these fucking games here, man.
By the way,
just...
the same team that took out Georgia Tech this week also took out Virginia Tech. Also took out Virginia earlier in the season.
Yeah.
It's the same team, the same shitty, incompetent NC State team beat Virginia, who's 8-1.
Yep.
And beat Georgia Tech, who's 8-1 as well. So I mean, what a wild fucking year it's been.
Yeah. Next up, you got Cal at Louisville. Louisville minus 20.5. Who you got?
Nah.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch that.
Me neither, man.
It's on ESPN too, so I can't.
You won't be able to watch any of it unless they solve this carriage deal this week. All right, now we got a good game here. Game of the week: LSU at Alabama. Alabama minus 11.5. Who you got?
Yeah, Bama's gonna send a message.
I agree. Who is LSU's interim coach? Do we know?
Dave Coach.
Oh, I love Dave Coach.
Yeah, he invented coaching in 1975.
Frank Wilson.
Oh shit!
I don't know who that is.
Me neither. It sounded nice, you know. Just shit. Doesn't matter. Bama's winning by 2 scores here. All good on this game, and yeah, congratulations, LSU. Another shit year for you guys.
Congratulations to Alabama, though, for real.
For real, dude.
Great season.
Way to fucking turn it around after getting torched. Fucking game 1.
They
dude.
played a preseason game. That was not real.
Well, it was, and it counted. And they're 7-1.
But they're 5-0 in conference, in the toughest conference in football. So,
next up, you got Navy, 7-1, dude. Navy against Notre Dame, and the spread is Notre Dame minus 25.5. Who you got?
well, that's because Navy is 7-1 against VMI, UAB, Tulsa, Rice, Air Force, Temple, FAU, and North Texas, who they just got hammered by. So yeah,
That is a beautiful schedule.
Notre Dame is gonna fucking butt fuck them. I don't know about 25.5 points.
It's a lot.
It's just too much. So I don't know. We'll see. I'll check in Saturday night and see if I feel like doing anything with this.
This is probably the 3-week stretch that ends Navy's season because even if they lose Notre Dame, there's still only 1 conference loss. But then they got South Florida and at Memphis back to back.
Yeah, it's not great. Look, Notre Dame can score. They just don't have a defense. But they can definitely put some points on the board here. So, ironically, this fucking running back for Navy is better numbers than Jeremiah Love. That's shocking.
Well, because they run.
That's all they do.
They're an
All they do
option
is run.
team. Yeah, it is what it is.
All they do is run, but he's only got 138 carries, which is weird. It's not a lot for
but they're
926 yards.
Yeah, he splits it with another
With the quarterback and with another
It's a triple option.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's wild. That's
Two
wild to see,
tailbacks.
man. But yeah, even the fucking leading receiver in this game is from Navy. And they don't throw the fucking ball.
Yeah,
so
that's weird.
super weird, man.
But Navy probably gets.
I will watch this game. Like, this is on NBC, Peacock and Balls. So, yeah, I'll watch it, and I'll have fun with it. I just probably won't bet it. You know what I'm saying?
I just want to get to a point where the CFP committee has to tell a service academy that they're not going to the playoff because that's just funny to me. That's just a hilarious corner to be in. Like Navy goes 10-2, and they're like, "Sorry, boys,
you're not going."
Yeah.
Sorry about it. And then let's get to tonight's NFL game here, which nobody will be able to see, right? Yeah. What? So. All right, help me figure this out. Because I've got ESPN Plus as well, which I pay $130 for a year for nothing now. Because it's got to be connected to a cable service. So what do you do to get ESPN Plus on its own?
I don't know.
You re-sign up.
You have to re-sign up through Hulu/Disney/ESPN. It's the only way that I know to do it. And I'm not doing it.
Hollywood, by the way, let it all burn to the ground.
Yep.
I don't care about it. Tried to tell you guys this years ago.
Here's what I want. I don't give a fuck. I don't have a brand loyalty to anybody. I want all these companies to fight to the death over who gets live sports and put them on one fucking channel. I don't give a shit what else happens.
Just go back to cable. This is all so fucking gay. All right, tonight is Cardinals, Cowboys. Ugh. Kyler Murray might play.
Take the over.
Jerry World is a beautiful place, by the way. So when I said get out and go see things, it's $18 tonight. If you're in Dallas, take your kids out to go to this game for $18. You're going to see some fucking points.
A lot of points.
53.5 is the over. Dallas is -3.5 for no reason whatsoever.
Take the over. Who cares?
That's all I'm doing is taking the over.
I didn't even bet this game before, but I might take the over just
taking
to
the
see what
over
happens.
just to watch it, and that is it. And then we'll see what happens here because, man, if Kyler Murray plays, it'll be hilarious. This will be a hilarious game. Two teams with no defenses. They just chuck the ball. Fuck it, dude.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go. Give me the over in this game at 53.5, and I'm sure I'll lose that one too. That's the way the NFL season is going for me. Appreciate you tuning in. Go to Spotify. Rate the show a 5-star. No reviews over there, but you get video. Every single sports show is video over there. Then head on over to iTunes, rate the show a 5-star, and leave a quick review. That is all the advertisers care about. For D'Anthony and Anthony Hollaway, Hot Bob, I'm Ross Patterson. This is the Monday Morning Recap / Week 11 College Football Prediction Show. Good night, everyone.